What is going on YouTube? Today I'm bringing you guys the best NIKITA AVT low level setup. This gun was just added in season 3, so you guys will have to do some grinding. I think you unlock it at level 30 in the battle pass, so you have to get to level 31. So you have a bit of grinding to do before you're able to unlock this gun, but once you do unlock it, it is a grind to get it all the way unlocked. So I'm going to show you guys the best low level setup while you guys are grinding. If we get into the setup, the first attachment we have is the F8 stabilizer. It's actually a really good attachment. It's the second attachment you unlock for the muzzle category. I don't know exactly what level you unlock this at, but it shouldn't take too long. For the barrel, you're going to want to do the second barrel also. The first one, the Zach 358mm Rapid, is a very bad barrel for this weapon, especially because it ups the fire rate. And if you have never used this gun before, this gun already has insane amount of fire rate. So you want attachments that'll make this gun more accurate. So the second attachment gives you better recoil control and all that. It does lower the aim down sight speed and the movement speed and all that, but trust me, you'll want that attachment at least for the low level setup, because it makes it a lot easier to aim and kill people from long range. So the optic, I've been switching between these two, the Saturn and the slate reflector. I've been leaning more towards the slate reflector, but this is a really fun attachment to use. The Saturn, I don't know why, it's just fun, I guess. So really preference. I wouldn't really recommend anything else because the gun has such high fire rate. You do want a sight, because the iron sights in this game are just not the best for any weapon, to be honest. And for the stock, we have the first stock, just makes it to where you have better accuracy pretty much. It's interesting though, because in one of the cons it gives you -1 accuracy and recoil during sustained fire. I don't really notice that at all, to be honest, so you should be fine using this. This really just makes it easier to, really just is for the initial accuracy and recoil, which is what you want because the gun fires so quick, and to be able to be accurate in the first couple bullets you shoot is very important. And along with that, the proficiency, I would recommend brace or sleight of hand. The reason why I'd recommend brace is because, like I said, the gun shoots super fast, so you want it to be as accurate as possible, especially when you start firing. And so for the kit, since you want to be leveling this gun up, I would recommend putting on surplus. It just makes it to where you get additional XP for kills. And honestly, there's nothing else really until you get to fully loaded. That's the only other weapon kit that I use rather than surplus. So stick with surplus, you should be fine. For rear grip, I recommend stippled grip, and this gives you more accuracy. I know this gun seems like it's pretty slow, and honestly it kind of is, but trust me, at least for the low level setup, you want to be as accurate as possible because there's not a whole lot of attachments that give you both, especially at the low levels. So you just want to make sure you can actually hit your shots with this gun, because like I said, it has a very high fire rate. And so for the magazine, you want to add 45 round mag, and it's just, all it does is just give you more rounds in your mag. And so for ammo type, I recommend the FMJ rounds. If you do unlock lengthen, I would recommend using lengthen rather than FMJ rounds. Honestly, I'd put this on every class, every gun I use. So it is a little bit more of a grind than the FMJ rounds, but if you do unlock lengthened, I'd recommend using lengthened. And for the last attachment, the Carver foregrip, and this just gives you better recoil control. And that is pretty much the class setup. This gun might be one of the fastest killing guns in the game, so I'd definitely recommend using this setup to unlock all your attachments. And you guys can also use this class setup for Warzone too. I'd recommend using it on Rebirth because it's more close range, and the high fire rate just makes this gun an absolute beast, to be honest. And it's surprisingly good at medium to long range too, but I would recommend using it at short to medium range. I feel like medium range is like the sweet spot for it. But yeah, that's the class setup, guys. If you did enjoy, please leave a thumbs up, think about subscribing, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.